The Italian Open was caught up in a storm after the women's singles final started not long before midnight and officials mixed up both finalists' names during the trophy ceremony. Italian Open bosses were booed by the crowd on Saturday night after a day that was heavily affected by the rain. Elena Rybakina and Annalena Kalinina took to the court at around 11 p.m. local time, 10 p.m. UK, as organizers said both women wished to start their final late at night. Kalinina went on to retire injured and claimed that they actually had no choice but to play. And there were more problems when announcers mixed up the players' names during the post-match ceremony and failed to correctly hand them their trophies. The Italian Open came under fire for several questionable decisions relating to the women's singles final on Saturday. The tournament scheduled the men's semifinals on the same day as the women's singles and doubles finals, causing chaos when Daniil Medvedev and Stefanos Tsitsipas were interrupted by 5 hours worth of rain delays, postponing Rybakina and Kalinina as well as the doubles match. Bosses then opted to move the women's doubles final off of center court and onto Pietrangeli, where Storm Hunger and Elise Mertens beat Coco Gauff and Jessica Pegula. And as the night went on, organizers claimed that Rybakina and Kalinina requested to play late on Saturday night instead of having their final postponed to Sunday. But the women themselves had a different version of events, as Kalinina later revealed that they didn't have other choice but to play. It came after the Ukrainian retired injured with Rybakina leading 6-4, 1-0 in the final. And things went from bad to worse in the trophy ceremony. The organizers and WTA boss Steve Simon were all booed when they were announced onto the court. And the MC mixed up Rybakina and Kalinina multiple times. First when the Kazakh was introduced to present Simon a gift on behalf of the tournament and was referred to as Annalena Kalinina. The players' names were mixed up again when they came up to collect their trophies and give their speeches. There was another blunder when a tournament official wrongly presented the runner-up plate to another staff member before standing and waiting to learn who he was supposed to hand it to. Once the speeches had concluded, Kalinina was handed her runner-up plate again, but no one gave Rybakina the trophy, as she awkwardly lingered in front of it before jokingly pretending to snatch it. Another MC then had to announce that the trophy was Rybakina's, prompting an official to finally hand it to her. The crowd booed each mistake while both women thanked them for staying around all night and waiting to get into the stadium after the men's semifinal concluded. It was not easy for us but also not easy for you, all these rain delays, so thank you so much for all the support, the newly crowned champion said. It raised suspicions that both women hadn't requested to stay and start the championship match as organizers had previously claimed. Pundits and journalists were told that the finalists were given the option of playing on Saturday night or postponing to Sunday, men's singles finals day. And Kalinina appeared to confirm that this wasn't the case when she was asked about the scheduling after being forced to retire injured in the biggest match of her career. I mean, as I understood, we don't have any other choice because tomorrow they have fully booked schedule. They kind of cannot put us tomorrow, she said when asked if it was their decision to play late at night. Rybakina echoed her sentiment, adding, "Yeah, it wasn't easy. Was really long day. In the beginning I was fine, like, waiting. Then after maybe 4 hours, it was really tough. But I was with my team, so we tried to talk, to kind of entertain each other for a bit. Yeah, was not easy. But I played other days also late matches. I knew that it's not going to be easy, but that's unfortunately the weather."